Bye, thank you.
Oh, wait, backpack.
Oh yeah, get your backpack. Get your backpack. Hey!
Hey, yo.
So we have,
Back at it again.
yeah, so we're in Detroit right now. We're just taking off. We just got here. Lisa dropped us off. Lori's twin
Thanks, Lisa.
sister. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Appreciate it. Love you. Bye. So yeah, we're heading up to like Carnes to go diving. So we essentially land in Sydney, get our luggage, and then check back in for another flight to head up north up into the reef. So see ya. So we are in Cairns. I think they pronounce it Cairns. It looks like it's Cairns to us Americans. So I think it's pronounced Cairns, like the Cannes Film Festival. So yeah, we hit Detroit, LAX to Sydney was a super long 15 hours to say the least. But we essentially grabbed our luggage when we arrived at Sydney, grabbed our luggage, went through immigrations, exited the airport, went to the domestic terminal, and then jumped on a domestic flight, a 3-hour domestic flight from Sydney to Cairns. We're out walking. We're gonna hit an ATM, grab some money, get some food, check out this little city. How's it pronounced again? Cairns. Cairns, but it's low tide around. This is crazy. So this is normally a beach, but behind me is, it's probably hard to tell. Let me do this so it's not focused on me. But it's low tide. Like as far as we can see, it's, you know, inches, or there's no water whatsoever. Like even further out, there's just like no water.
So, you talked about the flight already?
No, I mean I said that I slept for 11 hours and it was amazing. And that you were kind of tossy-turny and you didn't get a ton of sleep.
It was 15 hours.
15.
Now listen to this, story time.
5 hours from Detroit to LA, another 15 hours from LAX to Sydney. And then 3 more hours from Sydney to Cairns.
So, on this flight, we land in Sydney. After 15 hours, I'm coming out of the airport bathroom. And Kendall Jenner's...
Oh my gosh, this story.
Last time I'll talk about it because he's already annoyed. Kendall Jenner is standing directly next to me, washing our hands. And I like had to do a double take, like, what? Come to find out, she was on our flight the whole time. And yeah, we made eye contact.
Lori's kind of a big deal now. We're just heading over to the marina. We're gonna grab some dinner. There's, according to the reviews on Yelp and TripAdvisor, there's some killer places to get fresh seafood. Like seafood platters, almost like half of it's raw, half of it is cooked. Probably way more than we can eat, but I'm looking forward to it. I know Lori is too. Like oysters and sushi, and then like prawns and lobster and crab and all kinds of cool stuff. So we're hitting up this restaurant called Prawn Stars, kind of like, what did you say it was like?
Pawn Stars.
Kind of like Pawn Stars. Yeah, like the TV show, but it's on a boat. They're like 3 boats connected together. You kind of eat family style. Supposedly great food, great drinks, and good conversation with locals and tourists. So this is what it looks like. Good morning. We're just getting to the harbor. These boats are gigundous. I mean, they are. Look at this thing. We booked with Cairns Pro Dive, but we're on the Silver Swift boat. It's not nearly as big as the other boats here, but we actually were warned that the seas are pretty rough getting out to, I think it's Green Island, which is, I think, essentially the reef. So yeah, it's like an hour ride. I mean, the boat's pretty big. A lot bigger than our Indonesian boat, right, Lori? A little bit bigger than our
it.
Boat in Indonesia. I don't know how good the audio is here, so we will see. See you out on the reef. So we had a pretty good day today. We woke up nice and early. I got Lori up bright and early, crack of dawn, grabbed some breakfast, and we explored a little. We went up to Coranda, which is like a little town. We took the cable car on the way up, and that was fun. We explored, bought some little trinkets and boomerangs and stuff, and now we're hanging out in Brisbane. We have a layover here. About an hour and a half layover, so we're just sitting in the lounge, in the Virgin Atlantic Lounge. Is quite nice. Thank you, Virgin Atlantic and my Delta status. And then we're heading to Sydney. We're gonna get in late, like 10:30, crash probably, and then have I think like 3 or 4 days there. So good night, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Well, good afternoon. It is 2 o'clock, day 4 of being in Australia. This is actually our first day in what we'd call Sydney, even though we're not in Sydney. We left Cairns yesterday. We flew to Sydney last night, got in late. Ended up going to bed about 12:30, and so we kind of wasted some of the morning this morning, but it's about 2 o'clock now. Beautiful sunny blue sky, 80 degrees, or it's about 75, 80 right now. We're in Katoomba. So we took the train up.
2 hours.
Yeah, it's about a 2-hour ride, as Lori just said. Grabbed breakfast, it was delicious. I'll put some pictures up. But yeah, we're just heading over to some of the scenic views here in Katoomba, and then we're gonna head back about 5 or 6 o'clock. So this is pretty stunning. So we just walked from town to Echo Point, and there's 3 sisters and essentially an entire valley here, which is just stunning. Yeah, as Lori just said, in the Blue Mountains, up in Katoomba. Check this out.
Big long valleys, yeah.
We've had a good day. We hit the waterfall, we hit the scenic outlooks, 3 sisters, which was pretty cool. We hiked around there. We saw a bunch of cockatoo, which actually are still right here. Yeah, they're like, well, it's awesome. They're just wild. I mean, in the States, that's like a pet bird. You know, it's like a you know, it's a specialty pet. So it's kind of cool. And they're very friendly. They're almost like seagulls or like pigeons. They just come up to you, you can feed them out of your hands. But yeah, it's been good. What do you think, Lori?
I love Katoomba.
Yeah, Katoomba's nice. We were thinking it was gonna be a little bit smaller. At least I thought it was gonna be a little bit smaller, like Coranda, which is up by Cairns. But gorgeous. But yeah, we're just heading back. We're trying to catch an Uber here in a minute, and then we're gonna hit the train station, try to catch the 5:38 train out of town back to Sydney. Maybe grab some dinner and call it a night.
Photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes, and I keep you in my heart. And my heart is where you are. I still think of you. I want you coming back. I remember when we were staring a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes, and I keep you in my heart. still think of you. I want you coming back. Call me when you want, baby, I can't take it on my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love. Yeah, yeah. Call me when you want.
Well, it is our last day in Australia, unfortunately. Boo. We are in Bondi. So, came here, checked this out. We did have a great breakfast over at...
Brekkie
we had a great brekkie
at Speedo's.
at Speedo's Cafe, which is right there, kind of by those surfboards, just behind the Creams of Your Dreams truck. Yes, it does really say that.
Next up, Bondi Inc. For those who watched it on Netflix.
She's fascinated with them. They're superstars.
Bondi Inc. Netflix, baby, check it out. We here.
And then yeah, tomorrow we're gone. We leave. We have like I think like a 7:30 or 8 o'clock flight, 8 a.m. flight. Or no, it's actually we have like a 9:30 flight because we arrive back in LAX at 6:30. So we leave here Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. We arrive in LAX 6:30 a.m. on Wednesday. We actually go backwards in time, even though it's a 14-hour flight. And then we have a layover and we hit Detroit. We'll be in Detroit by about 7 p.m. So unfortunately our trip is over, but we had a great time. Now I just have to get my lazy butt home and edit these videos. Bye.
Bye from Bondi.
Bye.
Can't take it in my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. Safe journey in and really enjoyed your time here. You are one of our very first guests. first guests. You are staying in the first home that Tom and I
Are you British?
purchased together, so that we could hopefully make a lovely little sanctuary for visitors to stay in our hometown. Groceries, Central Park Mall, Spice Alley. What?